each other better.
It's Parker with the drive. And finished off by Parker.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
He gets that one. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And finished off by Parker.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The franchise can hit. San Diego, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Thompson against Parker. Right wing. 5 on the clock. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Paul passes to Blackwell. Thompson outside. Here's the franchise. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Parker.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Checking out San Diego, they've run into a bit of a wall here as of late. Had been playing pretty good before this latest stretch. Now trying to do whatever they can to get back on track.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
That's a 2 from Paul. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Over to the wing. Back to Parker. And finished off by Parker.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Pass to the franchise. The pass to Davis. And Parker with the block. Lets the 3 fly. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for San Diego?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And Davis sends it back. Another shot. It's rebounded by Paul. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Thompson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got his second basket.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
It's a 2 from Parker. Misses the layup. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And Parker comes with the help. And it's Davis with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And that one's good. Parker.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Goes up and finished off by Parker.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Substitution on the court.
D passes to Thompson, and Parker with the block.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Basket good.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
San Diego's shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
He gets it in there.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got 28.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Passes to Boss. Back to Parker. Another 3 for San Diego.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Here's Red Hot. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Parker outside. Up in time. And so it's San Diego. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey, guys, what's your take on San Diego so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
San Diego leading by 15. Red Otto's out there with Williams. And it's Boomer. Then it's AI. And it's D in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And for San Diego, Boss is out there with Insanity. Then it's Q. Then it's Houdini. And it's Parker in at the 1. Williams kicks to Jefferson. Puts it up from 15. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Jefferson's got his first bucket of the night.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Here's Red Hot. It's hauled in by San Diego.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And now San Diego on the break. Here's Parker. Buries it down low. Parker's got 37.
Number 1.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Brian Keefe wants to take a timeout. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Parker with the steal. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Parker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Thompson passes to D. Chalk up 2 there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Parker. Pass to Boss. Back to Parker. Over Thompson. Parker's shot is off. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Thompson against Parker. Pass to D. The feed to Jones. Jones slams it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
It's good. Parker's got 41.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Thompson passes to D, and Parker comes with the help. Thompson inside, covered by Parker. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 6.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
That's a 2 from Parker. The pass to Hopkins. Thompson against Parker. Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And finished off by Parker.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Brian Keefe wants to take a timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you take a look at Insanity, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And the basket is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Parker outside. Another three for San Diego.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Knocked loose, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Thompson for 3, and Parker with the block.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Thompson passes to Outlaw. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Parker. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They had no answer for him in this